Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today in this video we will solve the Google Kickstarts round F problem, the problem number 1, ATM queue. So let's go to the problem. So here is the problem. So there are n people numbered from 1 to n standing in a queue to withdraw money from an ATM. The queue is formed in ascending order of their number. The person numbered I wants to withdraw amount A of I, and the maximum amount a person can withdraw at a time is X. If they need more money than X, they need to go stand at the end of the queue and wait for their turn in the line. A person leaves the queue once they have withdrawn the required amount. You need to find the order in which all the people leave the queue. So for given input there are t test cases. As this basic template, every problem of Google competition follow the template. I have covered already the Google intro competitions, coding competition intro and the template in my previous video. If you haven't, if you are the new and if you don't know about how, then you can first watch that video. So here the t test cases, and then followed by integer n number of people, and X is the maximum limit withdrawn limit in every turn, and the n space separated A of I for the amount the people need the withdraw. So we have to return the orders. So let's understand, check the first example here. So sample test case here. So two test cases and three people, and the limit is 3. Then first person need 2, second need 7, and third need 4. So let's take, so this person can withdraw 2 because the maximum limit is 3. So this person go out, the number 1 is in the first, then this person will take the first 3, then go back into the 4, still needed 4, then this person 3 will get the 3 and go with 1 here, this person. So let's understand this here. So we have 3 people and the limit is 3, which is X, and 3 is our number of people, and their A of I is 2, 7, 4. So now this guy, and the numbering of these people is like 1, 2, 3. So this is standing in queue like this. So the number 1 person will withdraw 2 because the limit is 3. So in the answer we can put the 1 is the first come, and this will be get out from the queue. Now this second person can withdraw maximum 3 only because the limit, as E needs 7. So we will minus 7 minus 3 and put back into the, remove this guy and then put back with the 4 is needed more. Then this guy 3 need the 4 and the maximum he can withdraw 3. Then we can remove this guy and put into the queue the 3 with needed 1 more. Similarly this will be keep continue it, and then this guy will get out from the queue, and then this guy again go to in the queue and needed 1 more. This guy now can get out and it's go into the result queue, and then similarly this guy will get out, and this is, so this is the final order. The order 1, 3, 2 will go out of the ATM in this order. So this is the answer we have to return. In second case 9, 10, 4, 6, 2. So one of the simplest solution is like what we did right now. For understanding this test case, we just following the steps, and if the person need more than X, we will subtracting S, putting back into the queue and repeating, keep repeating until the all the persons get out of the queue. And this is the, so if we try to solve this way, this solution will take too much time. In that case of, let's say we have limit X is 1 and the person needed, let's say 10 to the power 9 as the amount. So because this is the limit constraint of our problem, A of I can be 10 to the power 9 and the limit X can be from 1 to 10 to the power 9. So this loop will run at least, if even let's say one person people in our queue, so this will run 10 to the power 9, and this is very time consuming solution. So how we can solve more optimally this solution? So as the n you can see is 10 to the power 5. So if we come up with some algorithm like O of n or O of n log n is more better as compared to this. So now let's think of this. So for, let's take this example now, second example. So n is 5 and the limit is 6. So this is n and the limit is 6x, and they need the amount 9, 10, 4, 7, 2, 9, 10, 4, 7, 2, and this is their number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now the limit is 6. So if this guy need maximum from 1 to x, basically 1 to 6, then this guy can go out from the one round itself, but this guy need more than 6. So then we can get how many round this guy may need. So the round we can calculate the amount this guy needed, a of I divide by x. So if we divide, so but if this is amount is 0 to 5, then this will become 0, then we need to add 1. But in case of 6, this will become the 6 by 6, which will be 1, and 1 plus 2, then we need to subtract 1. So that if this guy has a of i's limit is 6, then this guy can have one round itself, and if this guy has 9, so then this guy needed 9 minus 1, 8 by 6, which is 2 round. So minimum this first people need the 2 round to get the desired amount of money. Similarly, this guy need 2 round, second guy, third guy need only 1 round, and fourth guy need 2 round, and the fifth guy need only the 1 round. So now the ordering will be, so the indexes of these their number is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We will sort this array first based on the round number of rounds. So this will come first, so 3, then followed by 5, and then second based on their indexes, then 1, 2, 3. So this is 1 to 4. So this will be the our final answer. So let's see, 3, 5, 1 to 4 is the our final answer. So this is the approach we can solve this problem by basically normalizing the count the number of rounds by their required amount and the maximum allowed withdraw at particular round. So let's implement this solution in the IDE, because this editor of Google is not user friendly. So first we will get n, so which is number of person. So for number of person we will scan from scanner.nextInt. Similarly, we will get the limit, which is x sc.nextInt. Now we will read the first input, let's say int of odd. So we can read the input, and then let's say list of, or just so as you see, this is we can reading this part, like when the a of I we are reading, we can calculate this number of rounds like division itself, that moment itself, and also keep the index. So now we will run a for int j is equals to 1 equals to number of people n, and also we will use a list here, and this int pair will use for the using the number of rounds plus the plus the index of the person is standing in the queue. So now the list, we will add list dot add the new int of the array, the index of the person j, and the round number of round it needed, like the a of I, the next be read it minus 1 and divide by the x. So this will be divide by x plus 1. So this many round this person needed, then we will add into the list, and after that we will sort our list using the collection dot sort. So the sorting of the list will be based on, let's say if there are 2 person p and q, then we will first check the number of rounds needed. So if p of 1 is equals to q of 1, then we just return p of 1, p of 0 minus q of 0, otherwise we will return this p1 minus q1. So this is we sorted first based on the number of round. If number of round are equals, then the indexes, prefer the indexes. Now we will create the result from this. So let's take all the ordering of the person indexes. So let's say string builder sv for the int pair int pay in the list. So we will add sv dot append the p of 1, the p of 0, the index, plus the space separated. Once it done, we will assign this result to the result, which will be sv dot to string dot trim. So that's it. And if we print this in the case number followed by the output of this. So let's compile this code and go to the problem and take this test case and see if it is working. Copy it. So let's see. So first test case we are getting 132, 35, 124. So which is expected 132, 132 and 35, 124. So now we can submit this code and make sure before submission the name of the class should be the solution, not the A. So this will be copied here and don't paste the package name. So this will be good enough. So let's copy this and go to the editor, select the language is as Java and paste the code. So the code is not happened. So let's see the compile the test cases first over here as well, one more time. So run the test case. So the test case will be run here. So it takes some time, that's why I use IntelliJ, so that we will be sure about we will not get at least compiled error and something. So it's going on and we can see this is the constraint. So now what will be the time complexity? As we can see, this is O of n, we are reading all the inputs and this list has n people and sorting will take the n log n time. So the maximum, this is the dominant factor, so the time complexity will be n log n. So this is compiled. Now we can submit the code and see if it works. So this is the dominant part and the time complexity of this n log n, and the space, as we are using this O of n or storing all the %, so the space is O of n, so it is accepted. So this is the solution. Try it out and let me know how do you like this, and hit the like button, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.